Hello everyone, welcome to the news at 1 on NTA Sports 24. Here is an update of a developing story from the Nigerian Football Federation Secretariat. Following mounting pressure over the state of Nigerian football, reports indicate that President of the Nigerian Football Federation, NFF, Ibrahim Gusau, and several members of the Federation's Executive Committee have resigned. The development comes after a series of disappointing results by Nigeria's national teams, including the Super Falcons' failure to qualify for the 2027 FIFA Women's World Cup, which Nigeria had featured every edition since 1991. The Super Eagles also failed to qualify for the 2026 FIFA World Cup, marking consecutive absence from the men's tournament and further intensifying calls for changes within the NFF. Reports indicate as many as 8 of the 13 members of the NFF Executive Committee had resigned or indicated their intention to leave their positions. The development has raised questions about the future of the Federation and the September 27 elective Congress, scheduled to hold in Lafia, Nasarawa State. The NFF president is expected to address journalists at the press conference right here in Abuja today. We have further clarification on the reported resignations and the way forward for Nigerian football is expected. Now, joining us from the NFF headquarters here in Abuja is our correspondent, Oche Ngbede, who is standing by with the latest developments. Oche, what's the situation report now at the NFF headquarters right here in Abuja?
Well, as you can see, I'm standing in front of the NFF building here at the Package B of the Moshood Abiola National Stadium. Now, before I start giving you an update what is happening, it's drizzling here right now because it has been raining since some time now. But I want to let you know that in here behind me are journalists packed that are ready to want to know what the situation is going to be at the end of the day. Yeah. So, like, if you can see from the video I sent earlier, the whole event was scheduled for 12 p.m. But when we came here, because journalists even came, some came before 11. Yeah. When we came here, we now discovered that it was shifted to 1. And this is now past 1. We're still waiting. But the good news about it is just that if you see behind me, there's a vehicle of the official vehicle of the president. He just drove in not too long ago. And I think in no time, we will be hearing from the NFF what the situation is. And we'll see if we can at least douse the rumor and then have a concrete information for Nigerians.
Fantastic one there, Oche Ngbede. Of course, it's a crucial moment in Nigerian football history. But what are the feelers you're getting right there from journalists in terms of what they're anticipating that the president is possibly going to be announcing, because the world can't wait to get information today?
Now, the rumor is that 8 out of the 13 members have already resigned. Yes, that is what is flying at the moment. Just like the information is circulating, that is what the journalists also are just waiting to want to confirm if truly 8 of them has actually resigned. We are not sure what the information is going to be. Yeah. We're not sure who is even going to address us at the moment, whether it's going to be the president of the NFF or it's going to be someone else. So we're just waiting. The journalists are ready. Everybody is ready. But all we want to, at the end of the day, achieve is to be able to get the right information to the people and then know what is happening. Now, Nigerians are angry. Everybody is angry. The situation of the football in the country, they are not happy with it. But nothing. We don't have any concrete information if it's going to be resignation or not. But we're just waiting patiently. And we hope that in the next few minutes, I should be giving you an update on what is happening at the NFF here.
Yeah, the other side of the story, does the National Sports Commission have any role to play in the whole of this? Are we going to see members of the National Sports Commission? Do you have any idea about that?
Well, I saw one of the SA just came in now and I asked him the question. I said, what are you doing here? And he said he came on his own capacity as an individual who also wants to get information out of the OT. So the plane here is not too clear. We're not too sure what is happening, if the National Sports Commission is involved in this in any way or not. So we're just waiting. And not too long ago, the president just passed with some of his members. They're actually going for prayers. And I think as soon as they return from their prayers, we should be heading back into the hall so that we'll get this information right. So I can only now say that I saw one of the media person from the National Sports Commission here, but that is not a guarantee that they are involved or they are here in any way. Because the last time I checked, I know that the chairman is in Enugu And after the inspection, there's a marathon going on there. So I think that's where they are right now. They are not here with us, but we're just hoping and waiting to see the outcome of what is going to happen here. So our fingers are crossed. We're waiting.
What a crucial day for Nigerian football. Of course, are they that will, carve a new niche, take the way forward for Nigerian football development. Oche Ngbede, of course, giving us situation reports right there at the Nigerian Football Federation Secretariat, trying to tell us what to expect. Well, we can't wait to get the outcome of that, Oche Ngbede. Thank you for the good job you're doing for the national interest. Nigerians can't wait. Today's going to change the course of Nigerian football. Thank you so much, of course. And of course, you're looking so wet, but keep on doing a good job right there.
Like I said, it's drizzling here, but we'll do the job.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much.
Brilliant.
And the news will come to you very soon.
Yes, we're waiting for that news. Nigerians are waiting for that news. Thank you so much, Oche. Okay, joining me in the studio is the general manager of NTA Sports 24, Kayode Adeni, one that knows the history of our Nigerian football. What does this day mean in terms from the history to this period, a crucial situation we face in the football development of the country? Now, the pressure from the National Sports Commission, from the government, federal government, the way our football has panned out in a recent time, now there's so much pressure. We talk about government interference, but we want our football to progress. With this press conference, with what you've seen from our CHESA report so far, what's the way forward?
Well, thank you for having me. I think the way forward is what we were expecting to happen. If you trace the history of the crisis in Nigerian football, anytime we missed out of the World Cup to 2014, when we cast out of the preliminary in Brazil, that was what happened. And Nigeria will always want to believe that with the talent everywhere, Nigeria is a football nation, whether we like it or not. Yeah. And that's one thing that unites us as a country. And so if we miss out of the World Cup, then you should know that there's going to be a lot of pressure on the sitting president
the whole board.
True. So because their job is to see that Nigeria qualified, not only qualification, but Nigeria did well.
True. And this is a very crucial moment, because this is the first time that Super Eagles, Super Falcons, Golden Eagles, Flying Eagles, all the national team at the same time didn't qualify for a major competition.
It's unfortunate.
Yes.
It's unfortunate. It's not that what is happening, we play for it. We didn't play for it. But sometimes we have lost something that we don't know. Back to back, we couldn't qualify for the World Cup. It sent so many signals to the whole world that Nigeria, which will be one of the fearful nations in the continent when it comes to football, we are becoming something that anybody can just come and beat us. Look at what happened to the South Africa. Malawi qualified for the first time to go for Women Nations Cup. And they bear low and behold, they are beating Nigeria.
Yeah, and they got to the final.
The champion was won the competition for 10
times.
Out of 14.
Yes.
And for Malawi to beat us. So and under 17, under 20, it has been back to back. I think I don't know what will happen at the press conference. But I think maybe they need a space so that other people that have something that can come in and come and prove themselves. Nigerian football is going down. I cannot allow to do that.
Yes, I'm going to ask you this final question. With all your experience, followership, you're former chairman of Abuja Swan. What has been the historical, lessons this board need to learn? The next person that's going to take over, what should they learn from how this board performed? And of course, what has happened in time past that we should know how to move our football forward administratively?
I think what they need to learn, one, is to look at the national team.
Yeah.
When the issue of allowances becomes regular comment anytime we have the issue. Then secondly, the way we pick our players, wasn't to look at it very well. Then administratively now, we also need to look at who are we supposed to be on the board.
Okay.
The way we politicize the board is enough. Let us see people that are really committed to football. See, you have a board member who doesn't do any football competition in their state. I think it's our time to, first of all, choose another thing. Another very, very important thing is use of World Cup. Yeah. The qualifiers. You see, we play so much politics with the qualifiers, and we get to where we cannot get the results unless we start running. I think that is what the problem is. And I believe that with what is happening now, everybody should learn. The incoming administrator should learn that anytime you deny us the ticket to the World Cup, you have caused problem for yourself.
Absolutely. You heard it from the horse's mouth. Kayode Adeniji, of course, General Manager of NTA Sports 24. Thank you for being on the news today on this crucial day of Nigerian football. Of course, the day that we want our football to go to the next level. Thank you for being on the news today.
Thank you, my brother.
Absolutely. That has been a wonderful performance. Of course, we can't wait to get the news from the NFF Secretariat and see how it will pan out, whether the NFF board will totally resign or not. Of course, we want our football to move to the next level. My name is Gift George. Thank you for being on the news today. And of course, stay tuned to this program. We keep bringing you updates on the development right from the NFF Secretariat after this time out. Thank you for watching.